Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll have swatches for you from Fleur de Lis. So this is their holiday collection. This will be releasing December 6th. In the description box below I will link Fleur de Lis' Instagram page as well as their shop. I'll also link my Instagram page where I will have more swatches and individual swatch videos of this collection. So there are 5 polishes here in the collection and let's get started. So the first polish is called Santa's Silk Pajamas. And this is a red metallic polish. So here's our first coat of Santa's Silk Pajamas. This has a really nice formula. It is very easy to use, very easy to work with. It does apply a little bit brush strokey, but they do go away as they dry. This has pretty good coverage on this first coat, but I am going to go in for a second coat. So here's our second coat of Santa's Silk Pajamas. And this does cover completely in 2 coats. You do have to be careful though to make sure nothing's on your nail. As I was mass swatching, I had a piece of cotton ball here left on my ring finger, so every little thing will show up with this polish. So there's 2 coats. Next up we have Wintergreen, and this is this kind of turquoise green with a more green shimmer and these little silver glitter. Here's our first coat of Wintergreen. And this has a really nice formula. Absolutely perfect, stays where you put it, one of those that essentially apply itself. It also has really nice coverage on this first coat. If you manipulate it enough and do a thicker first coat, I feel like this could be a 1-coater. Here's our second coat of Wintergreen though, and this does cover completely in 2 coats for me. This will dry down a little bit dull and it will dry down a little bit textured, so make sure to use a good glossy top coat for this. So there's 2 coats. Up next we have Snowy Night, and this is a deep navy blue polish with these kind of like green, red, and silver glitter. Here's our first coat of Snowy Night. And I did want to say with these 2 darker colors, nothing stained on my nails either. This one has a pretty nice formula too. It does apply just a little bit streaky here on this first coat, but it does clear up completely in 2 coats. So there's our first coat, and here's our second coat of Snowy Night. And this covers completely in those 2 coats. Again, it will dry a little bit textured and slightly dull, so be sure to use a good glossy top coat. The end result of this I feel looks just like a galaxy. So here's 2 coats. Next up we have Much Tinsel, and this is a clear base, and it's got like tiny micro holographic glitters and these platinum silver flakies. Here's our first coat of Much Tinsel. This is pretty sheer on the first coat. It is going to take a few coats to build up. I feel like this could be really nice as a topper. I did not have time to do that before this was released though. So here's our second coat of Much Tinsel. And I am going to go ahead and do one more coat of this. It's a pretty thin base, so it's not feeling super thick and goopy on my nails or anything like that. You do get a ton of glitter out of this without any kind of shaking or holding the bottle upside down or anything like that. So here's our third coat of Much Tinsel, and this one does cover completely in 3 coats for me. Dries a little dull, a little textured, and quickly I feel like this would make a really nice accent nail. And last up from this collection is called Peppermint Bark, and this is a white crelly base with red micro glitter and then those green larger like platinum glitters. Here's our first coat of Peppermint Bark. This one is a crelly polish, so it is pretty sheer on this first coat. It does build up nicely in 3 coats for me though. There's a ton of these little red glitters. You don't get nearly as much of the green glitters. So there's our first coat. Here's our second coat of Peppermint Bark. This is still just a little bit sheer on the first coat, and I like a stark white base, so I am going to go in with the third coat. If 3 coats bothers you, I recommend using a white base coat and then building up 1 or 2 coats on top of that. Some of these little green flakies do stick up, and I end up removing them. If it doesn't bother you, you can keep them, but I feel like it gets a little bit pokey on my nails, so it does bother me. So there's 3 coats. So I did love them all, but Wintergreen was a standout for me. It's that blue-green that's just totally December for me. But I did want to give a shout out to Too Much Tinsel as well. These two polishes are just absolutely beautiful. And that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this collection. Let me know if you plan on picking anything up. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye.